interview is with very famous plastic surgeon that I met on Facebook on our International Plastic Surgery Network. It's a big group of plastic surgeons from all over the world, and we help each other to solve our medical programs. So we met now in reality.
This is very true.
Okay, it's your fourth time in Georgia, and now I give microphone to Ayman to tell us some more about Georgia, his love to Georgia, and so on.
Sure. Well, thanks, Helena. Thank you so much for having me here. It's my pleasure to, to host me here with the PandaTV. As a matter of fact, we actually met in the one of the very large societies of plastic surgeons. It's called the Interactive Plastic Surgery Network Society that have been actually registered in Bremen, Germany. And since we are both plastic surgeons, we have been actually the whole society helps us to solve problems and to help our patients. So this is actually how we got introduced. Probably, I don't know, 5 years back. Something of that sort. Like that. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to host you now, right? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's actually it's not my first time here in Georgia. This is actually my fourth time, but first time in Kolkhida, and I've been here as a lecturer. So I gave my lecture yesterday, and today the whole day I've been as a chairman. So it has been my pleasure and my joy, because I really love it here, and I love Georgia, love Tbilisi, and I enjoy being, among you guys, and thank you.
And I think you are also not only here a speaker, but you are Aptos international trainer. Yes, that's right?
Yeah, that's right. I've been a trainer for a year now, or almost a year, and I'm actually practicing now. I'm originally from Egypt, and trained in the States, but I've been working in Saudi Arabia. So we've been doing a lot of Aptos training in Saudi Arabia, and I think we've actually gained some popularity and have a lot of good results, out there. I mean, our patients are happy, and we're giving good results, I think.
We are from different countries, different tradition, culture, religion, but one thing connects us. It's the love to the plastic surgery, right?
Absolutely, I agree with you, Helene. Yes.
How did it start? When did you decide to be plastic surgeon?
Okay, that's a good question. Thanks. Well, anyway, I think plastic surgery is, as you said, it's more of a passion. I think it started with me as a boy. My mom recognized that I have this love to arts. She grew that in me, and she helped me to be actually an artist. So I love painting. I love to be a painter. She brought me all the colors, and it started with me with crayons, and then started using the watercolors, and maybe even oil colors and stuff like that. But then both my parents are doctors. My mom is an ophthalmologist, and my father is a pharmacologist, at the university. So they grew me. Yeah, he's a professor. Yes. So he grew that love in me. So I can work hard and play hard, and at the same time, I grew up the respect of culture. Beauty, as in painting, and all these flavors in life. This colorful kind of loving of life, like art and poetry, music, and specifically arts. So I grew up with this hobby. Rather, I have also this talent. So, and when I went to medicine, it attracted me because the nearest to arts is actually plastic surgery, and this is how it developed.
Every plastic surgery is an artist, so
I agree. I totally agree. And you should be an artist yourself, Elena. You are. I know you are.
Yes. Yeah. When I was
you're a writer. I know you are.
I'm a writer, but I'm also a reporter, and I like stage. When I was young, everybody told me that I should be an actress. So stage is the other life.
I can see that in you. I can probably see that in you. So yeah, so here we are. So I think, yes, every plastic surgeon, he has to be some sort of an artist, you know, whether this artist, you know, as you said, like being a writer, being, you know, an artist, like a painter, something of that sort.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you still paint?
Yes, absolutely, I do. I do.
Do you have time to do that because you operate a lot?
Yes, that's very true. You know, of course, you know, as you know, you're a plastic surgeon, and you know, every surgery it has to have, you know, planning. So I spend a lot of planning.
Most important thing.
Exactly, exactly. I totally agree. So I always plan, you know, a day before the surgery. Of course, this is like just to draw on the patient, take photos. But before that, I keep, look, my own drawings and my change of techniques until I get like the best of, you know, what I can get to each patient. Because, you know, as you know, like every patient is different from another. It all depends on what we have. So plastic surgery is not like general surgery. It's
And
very...
it's so interesting.
Exactly, it's totally different, and what is good for you is not good for me. So it's very much of a patient selective. So this is why I spend a lot of time, you know, drawing, you know, all this map or the plot for every patient individually, especially the night before the surgery.
But I ask about not drawing of your patients and planning, but about pictures.
I do.
Do you have time?
I do. Not as much as before, but I find time, definitely. Yes.
Okay, so tell me something more about your sportive life, because as I know, you do gym and you also fish?
Yes,
Fish him?
absolutely, absolutely, yes. Yeah, well, you know, I got like, you know, some hobbies. Of course, you know, sports is, you know, being now in my 40s, so it's very important to keep fit if you're a surgeon.
You are very, very young.
Yeah.
We are always 19.
Yes,
Don't
yes.
forget.
Well, you know, I have no problem with telling my age. I'm 45, and you know, I have no problem with it. So it's just like you have to keep fit. You know, as a surgeon, it gives you also, it's part of also your look as a surgeon. You know, we are in a very you know, this materialistic world. People look at you, you know, as, you know, important to have a look as, you know, to be trusted, to be trusted.
Modern to be sporty.
Yeah, yeah. So, but of course, it's the health thing. I mean, you have to be healthy, and that of course gives you a younger look. And as you know, plastic surgery is all about, you know, looking younger than you actually are. So this is about it. But of course, fishing is one of my passions, just like ours. Because I just like the sport. I like swimming and fishing, all the sea life. I really I love. Yeah.
The biggest fish?
Oh, I think that, I don't know, 50 pounds or something, 60 pounds, I don't know, yeah, something. It was a tuna fish, yes.
And where do you go for fishing?
Well, I've been fishing all over the world. I mean, I've been to New York, I've been to Michigan, Egypt, the Red Sea, I mean, Saudi, I mean, in different places all over the world. I fish like a lot of rivers and sea. So I just like, wherever there's sea and fish, I go fishing.
Okay, you are from such a sunny country.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, you lived in United States for some time to practice there plastic surgery. How do you feel there? You from sunny country and there with that winter days, short days, and so on and so on.
Yeah. Well, you know, let me tell you something surprising enough. I mean, the United States is a continent. I mean, there are places that are even more sunny than Egypt. So California, for example, is like really sunny.
Yes, but as far as I know, you lived in such a place that it's not sunny.
No, actually, you'll be surprised because Michigan, I mean, in the winter, it's pretty cold, and the snow is like 11 inches of snow. But when you go to the summer, it's really hot, like more than 100 degrees. Wow. Yes, it's very nice. So it is really hot as well. So, I mean, you can get like really cold days, but then the weather drifts to really sunny and hot. So you wouldn't be, you know, that alien if you lived through the summer.
Mm-hmm. What is your dream?
Well, my dream, what? I mean, I don't want to be over, you know, just poetic. I don't want to say, but of course, peace. I mean, I want peace to the whole world. I would love to see everybody, you know, living peacefully. the humanity, without wars, without being force, without discrimination, all these things that bring people to madness. Like I don't know, color, religion, race, all this stuff. As a good example, again, I'm gonna I have to mention here the Interactive Plastic Surgery Network Society, and as you know, as a vice president of this society, although it's like a small map of the world. I mean, because we have every plastic surgeon from all over the world, maybe except yeah, exactly, except Antarctica, probably. But otherwise, we have people from everywhere in the world. So the thing is, because we were away from everything else that drives people crazy, and you know what I mean. And we stick to a certain language, a certain interest, which is the love of plastic surgery, and this is why people get along from different races and religions and every direction in life, as long as we are away from these very hot topics, yeah. And this is what I think, because at the last we are humans, and we can share always something that actually will collect us, around the table, all of us, without any kind of conflicts.
So it's a big dream to be peace all over the world.
Absolutely.
I have such a little dream, very little dream. Once to make an operation together with you. Will it be possible?
Absolutely, yes. Why not? Why not? That would be great. I mean, I'm looking forward for that, and it's not a far dream. I think it can happen one day, of course, and it would be my pleasure.
So where? Here in Tbilisi, or in Saudi, or in Warsaw?
Anywhere, anywhere, anywhere. I think one day it will happen.
Okay, thank you very much for our conversation.
Thank you.
I think we could talk till tomorrow, I think, but we must end because you are going to another session, yes?
Exactly. Thank you so much, Elena, for having me, and thank you guys for listening. I'm really honored to be here, and maybe I'll just see you once more. Thank you.
And I would like to thank our Georgian friends to help us with that interview, cameraman and other staff. Thank you very much. And PandaTV loves you also.
Thank you.